Once you become a creator of your reality, there's no going back to the old way of being. Once you can see that you're a creator of your reality, you can't pretend that you're not a creator. It becomes very obvious that you've been creating your reality the whole time. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs that you're manifesting your reality into existence and that you're finally starting to become a creator once again. And I say once again because the truth is, you're already a creator. You've already been the creator the whole time. But the question is, are you actually conscious of it? Are you conscious that this is your true nature? Are you conscious that you're a creator? Now, I just want to say, if any of these signs don't apply to you in this video, that's not a problem, because what you can do is you can use these signs to help you to manifest your reality into existence. Now, if they do apply to you, it will only further reinforce that you're already manifesting your reality into existence. So with that being said, let's not waste any time and let's get right into the video. 5 signs you're manifesting your reality into existence. If you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video. Number 1, the first sign you're manifesting your reality into existence is you're seeing repeating numbers everywhere. You're seeing repeating numbers everywhere that you go. You might be seeing repeating numbers on license plates. You might be seeing repeating numbers when you go on YouTube. You might be seeing repeating numbers when you're on your phone. Now, personally, I don't see repeating numbers a lot, because for me, what I started to realize is that the numbers are not actually the sign of, like, it's not that the numbers have any significance other than the significance that you give them. Now, each person experiences repeating numbers in their own way. I'm going to be recording a lot of videos soon on repeating numbers and what they mean in particular, but sometimes what they can be showing you is that your reality is reflecting your thoughts, what your intentions are. So repeating numbers can mean a lot of things. I personally believe that they can mean that you're connected to your spirit guides. They can mean that certain numbers have specific meanings in terms of what you're manifesting. Of course, it's a humanly constructed meaning, although it can still be real depending on what timeline you decide to shift into and how you prefer to perceive those numbers. But nonetheless, the one thing that it can mean is that those numbers are reflecting to you your creatorship. So I remember that when I went through my spiritual awakening a couple years ago, and I was starting to realize that I am a creator, and I didn't realize fully at the time that I was a creator, but now looking back, that's really what was going on, is that when you focus on something, you see more of it. Energy flows where attention goes. Now, from a scientific perspective, you could say, like, oh, you're just noticing it more. No, but from a quantum physics perspective, from a spiritual perspective, everything already exists. And when you are noticing something and you affirm to yourself that you see that thing, you're going to start to shift into parallel timelines that reflect that. So if you say to yourself, I see repeating numbers everywhere that I go, and you choose to subscribe to that reality, you are going to see repeating numbers everywhere that you go. And if you believe that those repeating numbers are some sort of spirit guide or some sort of divine support, then that is probably also going to be the case specifically for you because of that meaning that you assign to it. Now, it doesn't mean that it's not a significant thing simply because you're creating that meaning. What it means is that it means the opposite of non-significance. It's so significant because of your thoughts, because of the intentions that you're setting, you are starting to see an external reflection in the external world, although it's not the external world really. It's a reflection of your internal state of being, which your state of being is the external world, and it's all connected. And so if you're seeing these repeating numbers, this is a huge sign that you are manifesting your reality into existence and that you should persist with what you're doing, because this is going to allow you to really create your reality in a powerful way. You can use this permission slip to keep reminding you that you are in your power, that your thoughts are reflecting into your external world. If you say to yourself, look, I bet you, if you see those repeating numbers, you probably have a thought in your mind that says, I see repeating numbers everywhere that I go. Now, if you say to yourself, I see repeating numbers everywhere that I go, and they pop into your reality, imagine what else you could be intending for and manifesting. Imagine you say something else. What else is going to come into your experience effortlessly? You observing the beingness of this moment start to manifest what you focus on. That's a huge sign. Number two is you're not attached to the external world to see if it's working anymore. You're not attached to the external world. See, what most people do is they take their cue from what is happening in this present moment to see if their manifestation is here yet. Now, this is a problem because the present moment is shifting according to the thoughts that you're thinking. So depending on the thoughts that you're thinking and the intentions that you're setting, the beingness and the isness of this present moment, too much isness, just the isness of this present moment is actually it's shifting according to your intentions. So if you're thinking a certain kind of thought pattern, the present moment is shifting to those thoughts. So if you think a certain thought, the beingness of this present moment is immediately, even if it doesn't seem like it, the forms in this moment are shifting according to that thought process. Now, what's happening is that if you assign some sort of a meaning to this present moment, that the previous intention that you set is no longer manifesting, that is another intention that you are setting, that then the present moment is then shifting according to that. So if you think a thought and then stay in a vibration of non-resistance, and you do not attach to the external world to see if it's manifesting, you will notice that the external world, which is just really the beingness of all that is, which is you, will start to shift to that. And if you're saying, wait a second, I don't need to look at the external world to see if it's happening, the external world is a reflection of my own thoughts, you're manifesting your reality into existence. If you're not resisting the present moment anymore, while at the same time you're setting intentions for the thoughts and the experiences that you prefer to experience, trusting that the universe and quantum physics and the quantum field of consciousness will synchronistically tune you to that reality that you prefer to be in, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's more money that you want to see in your life, whether it's a job opportunity, even with your health. Who do you have to be if you intend to be a healthy person? That's individual, that's subjective. We'll talk about that in another video, because you're thinking, well, is there an objective way to be healthy? I would say no. There's a consensus reality that we all agree to, but you could be so conscious that you may not have to subscribe to that, and then which is your personal way of manifesting. But that's too advanced, so we're gonna save that for another video. But if you're not attached to the external world, then what you're doing is you're manifesting your reality into existence. You're manifesting what you want into existence effortlessly because you're a creator. Now, number three, your intentions are more potent. Your intentions are more potent. Obviously, that's a huge sign you're manifesting. If you're sensing that your intentions are stronger, you can feel your intentions, that they have more power and more potency to them in your heart chakra. When you think a certain thought and intention, maybe it's gratitude. By the way, gratitude is an intention. Okay, gratitude is an intention to shift into a timeline reality where you already have that thing and that situation, or whatever it is that you prefer to manifest, where it's already yours, because it is already yours. It already exists in the quantum field of everything and nothing. But your intentions are more potent, and you can feel that. You can feel that your intentions are more potent. You might even be noticing that external reality is reflecting your intentions. Now, I'll tell you this. When I was traveling to Costa Rica a couple weeks ago, I set an intention that by the time I get back to Toronto, Canada, which is where I live, that this rule where once you come back to Canada, there was a rule where you had to stay at a hotel for 3 days to isolate yourself for, all the stuff that's happening in the world. And I obviously didn't want to do that for many reasons, which I'll talk about in another video. But I didn't feel like doing that, and I wasn't interested in subscribing to that reality. So I said to myself, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know what the process is going to look like, but I set an intention that, by the time I go on my trip and I get back, that somehow this rule will be gone, and that things will happen in the way that they're meant to. And long and behold, 3 days before I left Costa Rica, I was at Costa Rica for about 10 days, the rule was completely removed, and I was able to come back straight to my condo after traveling to Costa Rica. And this is an example of how, as for me personally, I noticed that as my frequency gets higher, my intentions, because they're aligned with the higher intentions of the universe, they get more potent. There's more potency, there's more power. The power of now by Eckhart Tolle, the power of now is fueling your intentions, which is a good book, by the way. It's fueling your intentions, and now that power, the force of the universe, literally the life force of the universe, is supporting your intentions. Now, the truth is that the universe is supporting your intentions either way. No matter what you intend for, you manifest, even if it's unwanted. But if you start to focus on what's in alignment with your highest vision and what's in alignment with the highest vision of the universe, which is, you can sort of think of it as like God's will flowing through you, what does God want to create through you, what starts to happen is that the intentions become more potent, and you can feel that. You can feel that when you think a thought of gratitude, for example, or you simply decide that your reality is going to be some case, like you say, this is the way I'm going to be now, and you simply decide that is the case, and you shift into that timeline. And you can do that. That's how powerful you are, by the way. You can simply decide that you are a certain person, and then simply be that person. That is how powerful you are. The question is, are you going to contradict those intentions, and do you have enough trust within your consciousness and to see that that is the case already, and that all of that already exists, and you just have to simply give yourself permission to be it. But nonetheless, though, you can feel that your intentions are more powerful. The gratitude, if you have gratitude, if you're using gratitude, is going to feel more abundant. You can feel it, and then also you'll notice that it instantly and very quickly starts to shift into your reality. And you don't have to think about it a lot. You don't need to force it. You don't need to be putting a lot of more intention afterwards. You just set the intention and you know that it is done. This is how reality works. You say something is the case, and then so it is. This is how God is, and of course you are God. I'll talk about more. Again, I don't always like to talk about that, but it's the truth, and so I'll be recording more videos on that as well. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to talk more about God and what God is, and how you are actually God, and how you manifest as God, not as a piece of God, but as God. Yes, as a piece of God, but also as God. It's a paradox because it is the truth. The truth is paradoxical. Now, number 4, so if your intentions are more potent and manifesting quicker, you're manifesting your reality into existence. That one's obvious, but still, the potency in the intentions is coming from how much power and life force you have. Now, number 4, you're learning to trust in yourself. See, when I was starting my awakening journey and even recording videos, even 2 years ago, there was this aspect of trusting the universe that was coming into play for me. Now, I do believe that we have to trust the universe, because the universe is the beingness and the all of existence that is the case forever and always was and always is. So in that sense, you have to trust in that divine energy that is not you. It's not you. You're not trusting in yourself here. Nobody's in control here. It's just the universe and God playing out the infinity of all that is. Now, simultaneously though, although that is the case, ironically, the truth is that also, guess who's in control here? It's you. There's nobody else in control here but you. Francis, you just contradicted yourself. Well, the reason I had to do that is because, of course, reality is a paradox. So simultaneously, while we let go and trust the universe and trust the nothingness and the everythingness of all that is, also you're setting intentions and seeing that those intentions become what already is the case in the infinity, which already exists. But as a finite self, you intend to shift into one reality that already exists in the infinite field of consciousness. And then you tune into that and trust that you have that power as a spiritual being in a human body. Now, what's happening is that if you're learning to trust in yourself, realizing that when you let go and trust the universe, that you're trusting in those previous intentions, and you don't have to fear. You're seeing that I don't have to fear anything because I'm trusting in myself. I used to be really afraid to let go into that void, into that nothingness of consciousness in my meditations, and to receive all the abundance that I already am. I don't need to create any abundance. I already am abundance. You already are everything that you want to see happen. It's already you. When you're scared of something not manifesting, there's nothing to be scared of. It's already existing. It's real in your experience. And if you are believing in a thought that is predicated upon the fact that something may not happen, you're believing in a fear-based thought, which is a fear that's based on something that something won't exist, which is not true. It all exists. So once you get to that point, you say, wait a second, I don't have to be worried about letting go and trusting the process, because I'm simply trusting in myself. I'm simply trusting in my own divine energy, my own divine wisdom. There's nobody else to trust in but you. So if you're learning to trust in yourself in the manifestation process, that is a huge telltale sign that you're manifesting your reality into existence, simply because you're realizing that the power was you the whole time. The whole time it was you. It was nobody else but you. See, when I realized that it was me the whole time, I was shocked. I was absolutely baffled, because it's like, well, it's so obvious. Obviously, I'm the creator. Obviously, I create everything. But somewhere along my path, I forgot, and we forget that we are the creators of our reality. Now, if you're learning to trust in yourself, you're learning to trust in your own intentions. You're seeing that your intentions are what manifest. When you're trusting in the universe, you're trusting in your own intentions. If you become grateful for something and you let that go and you trust back into yourself, you're trusting in your own intentions. There's nothing to worry about. You don't have to be fearful, because you can trust that the universe is instantly conspiring in your favor to make that intention happen in the most effortless and easeful way possible, even if it doesn't seem like it. Your job is not to create it as the ego. It already exists. There's nothing to create. You're just intending to tune into a timeline that already exists. You don't need to create abundance. You don't need to earn abundance. You simply decide that it is the case, and you shift into what already exists. And if you're learning to trust yourself and shift into that timeline, then you're definitely you're manifesting your reality into existence. It's a huge sign that you're manifesting your reality into existence. Now, number 5, you're attracting the right people. If the right people are coming to you effortlessly, you're attracting what you might call your soul tribe. If the right people are effortlessly coming into your existence, and you're not forcing how these people come into your existence, yet somehow they're falling into your existence and you don't even know how they're coming. They're effortlessly flowing into your existence, and you don't even need to force it. You just allow the universe to bring you the people that are in resonance with your vision and what you want to create. This is a huge sign that you're manifesting your reality into existence, because you're starting to manifest those previous intentions that you previously set. And it's starting to come into your experience in an effortless way without necessarily forcing the process, because you see that reality is simply reflecting to you everything that you are intending for. So if the right people are coming to your life, if the right circumstances are coming into your life, if maybe you set an intention and then you get an inspired idea to look something up and then to find that right person, or maybe you're at the bus stop and somebody pops into your experience and they're totally in line with an intention that you previously perhaps have set, a week ago or a couple days ago. Obviously, you're manifesting your reality into existence. Now, I want you to see, though, that when this starts to happen, that you don't want to give away your power to an external universe, because you can simply see that you are the universe and that you are manifesting your reality. So when you're attracting the right people, I want you to start to notice that this is happening not because of some divine intervention that is some external universe helping you, although it is the case and it might seem like the case, and from one perspective it is the case, because your spirit guides are another aspect of you. The universe is quote unquote outside of you, and there is external support. But also what I would like you to open yourself up to is to see that these people are coming into your life simply because you're becoming a manifesting powerhouse, and that you are choosing to see reality the way that you want to see it, as God. Unconditionally, of course. Not to say that you're judging people, but you're tuning into a reality and playing that role from a space of non-resistance. If any of these signs apply to you, It's a huge sign that you're manifesting your reality into existence. Now, that's all I have for this video. If any of these signs resonated with you and applied to you personally in your life, leave a comment down below sharing your experiences, and also leave a like because it helps the YouTube channel grow. Honestly, if I want every single person on this planet to know that they are the creators of their reality. It's just as simple as that. And if you hit that like button, it does help the YouTube algorithm grow, and it does help more people get access to this valuable content that I believe is super valuable. So hitting that like button will be greatly appreciated. Also, once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.